X fans, it's a non-title scrap between the Mastodon Vader and RWL International Champion, Big Jake Blackwell. And again, Sylvia Strong standing ringside in yet another match against Vader.
That never seems to work out too well now, does it?
The next non-title contest is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Rocky Mountains, weighing 450 pounds, the man they call Vader.
Once again, it's Vader time, and this 450-pound mammoth is still holding a grudge against the Stronghold after several clashes with Warlord Santos after shoving Sylvia to the ground during their super heavyweight title match several months ago.
Yeah, not only is the tub of hog fat built like an elephant, he's got a memory like one too. He'd be smart to let it go. But as far as I know, Vader doesn't do smart.
Ouch, Johnny. Still talking trash about Vader, huh? Oh, God bless you, you are one brave SOB.
Okay, so maybe I'm harboring some animosity still. After all, that's my lady he shoved to the floor. And I'm still buying Warlord Santos lunches for what he did to Vader.
Really? Wow. Oh, I'm surprised you still have money in your pocket.
Good-natured banter aside, it looks like Vader is still targeting some of the many champions in Sylvia's stable, and he's lots bigger than Jake Blackwell. This could get, well, complicated for the international champion.
Look at him. Porky Pig with a jock strap over his face. Just a big old fat clown shoe.
Johnny, you need to chill.
His opponent accompanied by Sylvia Strong. From New York City, weighing 264 pounds, he's the reigning RWL International Champion, the man of the people, Big Jake Blackwell.
Since taking the international title from Josef von Schmidt, Blackwell's been just about unstoppable. Big Jake's faced the likes of Ernie Ladd, Tony Dangerous, Ox Baker, and Kez Manson, just to name a few. But since August of 2023, almost 2 years now, no one's been able to topple Blackwell from the top of the mountain. That makes this non-title scrap with Vader all the more important. Not only to safeguard Jake from a possible title match against Vader, but for the ongoing honor of the Stronghold.
Oh, well, sir, Vader's looking like his usual cheerful self. Referee Tom Canamora sounds the bell. The man comes center ring. Vader locks up Jake. He's got Jake all the way in the middle of the air, but Big Jake Blackwell tags him one across the face, escapes the military press, whips Vader out onto the apron. Vader counters with a right, makes his way back inside. Jake's right there waiting for him. Now these guys are trading shots. Oh, man. Vader slams Blackwell down hard. Now a power slam right there. A butt bump right across the lower back of Big Jake Blackwell. Vader stomping the hand of Big Jake Blackwell. Sylvia Strong. Don't look like she's going to get shoved around this time, but I'm sure she's a bit apprehensive even being at ringside with Vader around. Oh, man. Stretching Blackwell.
Tex, while I hate discussing something else during a match, I'm wondering, will the future Endeavor face any sort of penalty for attacking Danielle? I mean, you're not gonna let him get away with that, right?
We got rules around here, Wally, and those rules must be severely adhered to. You'll remember Caden Carter and Katana Chance a couple of weeks ago? You haven't seen them since, have you? And they rolled in with those phony WWE belts. Well, they're still paying for it, and guess what? They are gonna miss Texas Thunder. What the pity, what the pity. No, the future Endeavor are gonna face some fines before they get their butts beat in an 8-woman tag at Texas Thunder. Big Jake Blackwell stretching the arm on Vader. Vader rolls out of it, drives a knee into the head of Big Jake Blackwell. Vader locks Blackwell up. Blackwell counters it into a DDT, dropping Vader right on the top of his crown. Might have stunned him. Blackwell dragging that 450-pound center ring. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. A 2 count at least. Big Jake Blackwell going to have to go back to work on the big guy. Vader rounded up. Blackwell winds up the arm, gets him down on his hands and knees and stomps the shoulder. The international champion now stretching the arm on the Mastodon Vader. Vader brought up to his feet. A hard right from Blackwell. Vader counters with a right of his own. Gets a hold of Blackwell. Vertical suplex. Vader rounds up Blackwell again. Has him again. And a second vertical suplex from Vader. Oh, Blackwell. He might have a problem here. Blackwell laid out, starting to stand up on his feet, but Vader standing on the top turnbuckle like a fat vulture. Moves in. Tags Blackwell with a series of shots. And a suplex. Big Jake Blackwell on the receiving end of some bad business here. Vader goes behind. German suplex. So far, Big Jake Blackwell starting to fade here. Oh, man. Off the top rope, knee to the chest. Blackwell back up on his feet. Oh, man. Vader just let him fly. Blackwell with a couple of rights on Vader. A double shot to the midsection. Vader counters with a knee. Vader escorting Jake Blackwell towards the far corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Big Jake Blackwell needs to start mounting some offense. Oh, look at this. This ain't good. Vader just drops him like a sack of spuds, takes himself up to the middle rope. Vader bomb. Oh, man. Not good. Big Jake Blackwell starting to lose control of this one as Vader goes up to the top a second time. Look at this moonsault. Oh, here's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3, but Big Jake Blackwell finding his way out of a spot for sure. Vader locks him up again. Has him up over the shoulders. Blackwell counters with a couple of elbows to the head. Gets himself out of trouble. Vader counters. Blackwell counters. Vader counters again. Blackwell counters again. Vader up against the ropes. Now being bounced off the ropes with forearms from Big Jake Blackwell. Down goes Vader. Blackwell trying to regain control of this matchup after the momentum has been all Vader's for a while. Snaps the arm. Look what are we setting up here. Look at this. Stretching Vader just for the pain of it. Won't get a tap out that way just to make him hurt. Blackwell rounds Vader up again. Hard whip to the far corner for the big man. Vader counters with an elbow and escapes the corner. They lock up again. Vader once again whipped to the opposing far corner. Counters with the elbow again and escapes the corner. Locks up Blackwell. Blackwell whipped to the far corner this time. And catches the shoulder from Vader. Followed up with a couple of stomps. Now Vader putting the boots to Big Jake Blackwell in the far corner. Oh, man. Just sat on. That'll collapse your chest. Oh, raking forearms across the eyes of Big Jake Blackwell. Vader follows up with a stomp. The momentum has shifted back towards Vader again with a stomp to the shoulder of Blackwell. Blackwell counters with a kick, gets back up on his feet. And starts going to work on a down Vader. Vader counters with a kick, gets back up again real quick. Blackwell with a series of shots. Whoa! Backs Vader up. Locks him up. Vader whipped to the rope, over the top rope, out onto the floor. Goes Vader, and here comes Big Jake Blackwell. Putting himself between he and Sylvia Strong. Oh, man. A heel hook stretch on the outside. Again, can't get a tap off this way. He's doing it just to hurt Vader. Blackwell with a kick to the chest. Goes right back in on that heel hook stretch again as Tom Kanemaru continues to count. Blackwell regains control of this one. Rounds Vader up on the outside. Vader counters with a vicious headbutt. Down goes Blackwell. Blackwell rounded up again. Counters with a kick. Locks up Vader. Hurls him into Sylvia Strong. Oh, man, well, that's going to cost him a little bit out of his pay envelope. Vader makes his way in. Sylvia Strong giving these guys a wide berth. Big Jake Blackwell primed and ready to go. Vader locks him up. Has him up over the shoulder. Takes him towards the far corner. Snake eyes right across the top turnbuckle. Down goes Blackwell. Blackwell counters with a kick. Gets back up on his feet real quick. Lines Vader up into a crossface. A possible submission here. Tom Kanemaru checking things out. Blackwell with a crossface locked in on Vader. Oh, man. Releases the hold. Vader couldn't even get out of it. Blackwell covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Vader firing his way out again. Big Jake Blackwell with a flip over neck whip. The man of the people, the international champion, takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Fails to connect with the elbow. Vader just getting out of the way just in the nick of time. An arm snap from Vader. Countered into an armbar on Blackwell, who's center ring, can't get to the ropes. He's in trouble. Vader back up on his feet. Stomps the hand. Stomps the arm. Blackwell starting to lose control of this one again. As Vader starts to assert himself. Takes himself all the way up to the top. Oh, man, big old crossbody. 1, 2. Whoa. Blackwell gets that left shoulder up. Vader letting Kanemaru have it for his counting. Vader stalking Big Jake Blackwell. This might be disastrous here. And here it is, the big old powerbomb with a pin. 1, 2. Whoa, Big Jake Blackwell refusing to give up the ship here. Vader goes right back in, breaking the face of Big Jake Blackwell. Tom Kanemaru checking things out. Blackwell trapped center ring. Vader releases the hold. Quickly rolls up to his feet again. Vader goes behind. German release suplex on Blackwell. Vader drives an elbow into the leg of Blackwell. Oh, man. Drives a couple of knees into the lower abdomen. That'll have you singing soprano in no time. And Zaguri from Big Jake Blackwell. Vader trying to roll away, but no good. Oh, stunner from Big Jake Blackwell. A little page out of the Stone Cold Steve Austin playbook. Blackwell stomps the face. Vader traps center ring in the crossface again. And Blackwell stretches. That is it. Tom Kanemaru just rang the bell. This one's all over. How about this? Big Jake Blackwell picking up a submission win over Vader. Well, now.
The time, 9 minutes and 29 seconds. Your winner by submission, Big Jake Blackwell.
How about this? Blackwell scores a super rare tap-out win over Vader. And again, it's the Stronghold 3, Vader Zip.
Wow, I thought Jake would handle that porcine pile of blubber, but to get himself a submission win, hope I don't have to start buying him lunches too.
You gonna go broke feeding all these guys with all these big appetites. But there you have it, Big Jake Blackwell giving Vader a definite run for his money. Oh yeah, Vader definitely gave Jake a run for his money, but to pick up a tap-out win over the Mastodon, that is a pretty huge deal. All right, folks, we're going to be back with our main event featuring American Supreme Matt Clark right after the break. Stick around.